Home values continue to increase, and so does cost of living in general. Food costs have gone up, gas prices, even the price of cars have increased. For many people, finding a home that fits their needs and doesn't break the bank has become super challenging. For example, a 2,000 square foot home in New York will run you about $1 million, in Dallas about $600,000, in Denver a 2,000 square foot home is about $800,000, and in LA about $1.5 million. What if you could find a home just outside of Atlanta for under $400,000? Well, you can. In Woodstock, Georgia, about 20 minutes just outside of Atlanta, is an amazing up-and-coming city where you absolutely can find a home below $400,000. But what do those homes look like? Are they even move-in ready? In this video, we're going right into Woodstock, Georgia, so you can get a first-hand look at what this city has to offer. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Victor. I'm a local real estate agent here in Georgia, and I put out weekly videos all about what it's like to live in Atlanta and the surrounding cities. If you're thinking about moving to Atlanta or just have a question about what it's like to live here, feel free to call or text me anytime. I'm more than happy to help. I'm so thankful for all of you who have reached out asking me about moving to Atlanta and the surrounding cities. My favorite thing to do is help people get acquainted with my hometown. With that being said, let's talk about Woodstock, Georgia. Like I said earlier, Woodstock is about 20 minutes from the border of Atlanta in Cherokee County. Some of the main roads that run through Woodstock are Highway 92 on the very southern part of Woodstock, Main Street, which runs right through the downtown area, and Interstate 575. Interstate 575 is real important because it's part of the interstate system here in Georgia, and it allows access to get to the city center of Atlanta very quickly. Most of Woodstock is very close to 575, so if you're living there, that's why it's so easy to get to Atlanta, because of I-575. I hear you saying, yeah, but Woodstock is not LA, Woodstock is not New York, so what does Woodstock have to offer? Well, Woodstock really does have a lot of great things to offer, but one of the best parts is that it's not quite in the city center of Atlanta, and so you're not paying Atlanta prices, but you're really just 20 minutes from the city, in a city that has lots of amenities. So what amenities does Woodstock have? Well, let's start off with the amount of green space that's in Woodstock. One of the best green spaces that Woodstock has to offer is Old Rope Mill Park. The park has a trail for walking and riding bikes. Also, Little River, which is what it's called, comes right off of Lake Allatoona and runs right through the middle of the park. So it's a great area to spend time, great area to go for a walk, definitely recommended. Also, finding a park like this with this kind of green space and this kind of nature is really quite rare so close to the city of Atlanta, and really makes Woodstock a very special place because of that. Also in Woodstock is Dupree Park. They have a huge track there also for running or walking. People will also ride their bikes there as well. There's also a lake there in Dupree Park and a playground. Lots of kids playing there. Great place to spend time. Another great amenity that Woodstock has to offer is the shopping. Right off of 575 is the outlet shops of Woodstock. A bunch of stores there, a bunch of restaurants. And then there's also plenty of shopping, of course, in downtown Woodstock. Really, downtown Woodstock is the main thing that put Woodstock on the map. Downtown Woodstock is really a great area to spend time, especially if you live near this area. It would really provide a lot of great community and walkability to the area. Living near downtown and being able to walk to downtown would be a great amenity if you're living in Woodstock, Georgia. Keep in mind though that in Woodstock, the traffic can get pretty bad, especially during rush hours. Now that we've talked about some of the amenities that Woodstock has to offer, let's talk specifically about the neighborhoods in Woodstock, Georgia, where you can find a home of around 2,000 square feet below $400,000. Starting off is Wellington Manor. Right off of Highway 92 on Chalet Way, Wellington Manor has lots of homes, all selling below $400,000. They have a monthly HOA, and the lot sizes in this neighborhood are about 1/3 of an acre. Next, we have the Woodlands neighborhood right off of Trickham Road. This neighborhood is a little bit larger than Wellington Manor. The HOA here is $800 a year, and the lot sizes are about 1/4 of an acre in this neighborhood. Most of the homes in this neighborhood were built in the early 2000s. This next area is one of the neighborhoods that I was talking about when referring to the outlet shops in Woodstock. This is the Ridgewalk neighborhood and is super close to the outlets, really walking distance to get there, which would make it very convenient for recreation if you're wanting to go to any restaurants or shops. Most of the homes in this neighborhood, again, were built in the early 2000s, and the HOA here is about $150 a month, with the lot sizes being about 1/4 of an acre. Just outside of this neighborhood is a sidewalk, making it super easy and convenient to be able to make it to the outlet shops there. If you're looking for an area with good community and good walkability, you would definitely want to check out this area. Next up is the Haddonstone neighborhood. All of these townhomes were built in 2020, and most of them can be purchased below $400,000. The HOA here is $183 per month, but because they're townhomes, the lot sizes are much smaller, a little less than 1/4 of an acre. Keep in mind that this neighborhood is super close to downtown Woodstock, which would make it much more expensive than some of the other neighborhoods that are further away from downtown Woodstock. The closer you are to downtown, the more expensive the homes in the neighborhoods are going to be. This next neighborhood is Providence Place. It's a little further away from downtown Woodstock, but the homes are a little larger, at least 2,000 square feet, somewhere up into the 2,300 square feet. Most of these homes were built in the early 90s. The HOA here is $52 a month, but the lots are a little larger here as well, about 1/4 to 1/3 of an acre. You can definitely find a lot of great value for the homes in Woodstock, Georgia. Another great city that has that kind of value is Marietta, Georgia. Be sure to check this video over here where I talk specifically about the cost of homes in Marietta, Georgia. See you on the next one.